Hey, Christy Renee here again. We are answering questions this morning, and I hope this helps. If it does, please comment, right? If you're watching this and it wasn't necessarily your question, but if it answers questions for you, please comment below. Ask more questions if you need to. And we'll just keep doing this because it seems to be what helps the most is just answering some of these questions. So the question was, what do you do when the higher level state that you're bringing in, like love, actually brings up more negative emotions? This happens. One way you can look at it is that, I'm trying to think of a way to describe this. So an analogy might be like you're going to a river to go fishing, but the river is covered with all kinds of debris and you can't get to the water. And so if you're going to go fishing, you have to clear out the debris, move everything away so you can actually get to the water. If you have all of these negative emotions piled up, it's like that pile of debris, and you have to clear it away or bring them into alignment. I discussed this in a video I just now did answering another question, where if you look at this like it's all energy, it's all vibration, right? It's all a frequency. All of these emotions, what we have labeled emotions, are actually a frequency. And they're all necessary to the system. If you take the words away and you take the value that you have placed on those words away, what are they? All of a sudden it becomes nothing. You have been taught to label these frequencies as emotions, and then you were taught to focus on them, and it's that focus that makes them bigger than they need to be. Focusing on any emotion highlights it and brings it forward. Focusing on any frequency highlights it and brings it forward. If you are in a place where you are the master over yourself, this isn't a bad thing. It's actually really cool. But if you're not, it can be very troublesome. So we focus on these negative emotions and they cause all these negative problems, right? So you try and focus on love, or you try and bring in love, and all of a sudden the negative emotions comes up. I would say curiously observe them. I would go through the effort of writing all of them down and then going into heart coherence or into your meditative state, whatever it is you're doing. And I would do this for a period of time. Don't do it quickly, do it slowly. But I would do it for a period of time, just going into those and just observing them. And maybe asking yourself questions about them. What is this emotion? Is this emotion me? The answer will always be no. It's not you, because it's a frequency. It's not an emotion, and it's of your higher self. When they're all in tune and aligned, love is your higher self, and so it becomes easier to see that which you're looking for. So observe the negative emotions and then focus on what you're asking for, which is the love part of it, and this will all get way easier. If you're doing this work in a consistent manner, it'll change quickly. And that's literally what I would do. It's what I do. It's what you do to change all of this stuff. If you're working from a state of negative emotion and you're fighting through it, you'll never get there. Do your breath work, do your heart coherence work, right? Get yourself into a state of peace. It's that kind of neutral state, the state of neutrality. And sit there in that for a while. Let it become what you are. Let it become who you are. And then proceed. If you go back one video and watch the video I just posted, if you go and dump all these negative emotions at one time, it will leave you feeling disconnected. And if you understand that, that's not a bad thing. You just have to refigure out who you are at that point. So this too is totally normal. Work from a state of focusing on what you want. Find that feeling, right, of love. Love is the energy of creation, right? What we've been taught about love isn't necessarily what it actually is, although it can be that also, but it's a state of creation, right? So hold on to that space and then curiously observe that those emotions that you keep calling negative, and then see what changes and go from there. All right, I hope that helps for anybody else watching this. If it helps you too, leave a comment below. If you have any more questions, ask them below, and we'll just keep doing this. Like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that also. Thanks.